comes to a place, he says, what is your name? Because this is a blessing. The blessing is you've been through all you've been through. But who are you? Have you been changed by the worst through what you've been through? Or now you've been defined by the worst you've been through because the worst can make you better. What you've been through, as bad as it was, never had a design to kill you. It had a design to complete you and fulfill you. And if you had never been through it, you would have never got some stuff out your life and stuff on your life that needed to be amputated until it got purged from you. And it took you to go through pain and to go through suffering and rejection so you can turn around and get God's attention. So now to be blessed, it's just to know who I am. No house, no car, no more money. No. You want to be blessed? I'm just going to tell you who you are. Because who you are is going to be attached with blessings and faith. Because if you ever discover who you are, then what you are will attract what's supposed to be attached to you. Y'all don't know. Who knows how good this is? We have been trying to get a blessing that's not designed. It's just a point. And anything that can never be appointed by a blessing, somebody can never take it back. But if it's by God's design, it finds you. The Bible says the blessing will overtake you. When you know who you are, favor finds you. When you know who you are, blessing finds you. You ain't even praying about it, you ain't asking about it, it just finds you because it knows you by design, it knows you by name, and once you discover who you are, a light goes on. Jacob had got everything he had gotten in life, but he didn't understand it was a point. That's why he became a trickster, calm, scheming. But when he held to integrity and said to God, how do I do this? How do I walk in this? How do I become fulfilled in this? He says, what's your name? He said, Jacob. He said, that's your problem. You still trying to go on your own man, your own flesh, your own nature, your own tendencies to get ahead in life. That's why you're struggling with life at a crossroads in life. It's because you're trying to act like you used to act and hustle like you used to hustle to get ahead like you used to get ahead, and you ain't got no more than you had then, and you ain't no more happier than you. I gotta close. I ain't here. He says this. He says, you are Israel. You are king. You are a prince. And you have wrestled with God and man and have overcome. Prevailed. You have went from travailing with man and God to prevailing with. You learn how to come. When you learn how to know who you are, you conquer what it is to conquer. That means you don't let what folks think about you, feel about you, opinionate about you, mess up your day. You don't allow what the rumor is out on you mess up your day. You don't allow what's been taken from you to mess up your day. You don't allow the opposition and adversity mess up your day because you conquer it. Because you're lying, you're crouching, you're in your position, you understand I'm in my territory. And if I'm in my territory, and if you invade it, I rise, I conquer, I hate it. And somebody say, cringe to it. That's what he said. When he finished, where's Jacob at? He's turned around. He was in this position. Because that's what the crossroad would do to you. They have you looking the wrong way. In this position will always keep you looking back in your yesterday, looking back in your past. And you always make you feel like I'm getting ahead, I'm doing it, I gotta keep going through it, because you're stuck in yesterday and you think you're going into tomorrow. But it's your turning point. It's your breaking day. It's the day you changed. It's the day you turned it around. It's the day you got off at the right exit. It's the day you made a destiny decision, not a hustling decision. You've been blessed. Watch it. He turns. So that means if you're this way, son, what happened? You don't have a vision for your life. And you're trying to find your future. But you can't have a vision looking backwards. You can hear them looking backwards, but you can't prevail looking backwards. So many of our problems, we hear God good. We just ain't conquering them. Because you can't conquer looking backwards. You just can keep hearing them and know God's still with you. He's still on my side. I'm still holding on. But you ain't gonna conquer now. You only conquer when you go to the new day, not the old day. You can never conquer what already has hold on you. You can only conquer what you have hold on. And that's where you're going, not where you've been. That's why you don't run down your path. That's why you don't go back and try to make up for what you did wrong. You have no control over it. It has conquered you, but you prevail now. You have prevailed what used to have you, and now you conquer with everything that now you have.